a huge difference. You think differently about calling 911 for a child.
We've seen so many demonstrations by different emergency companies showing just how important it is. So we know that we talk a lot about heat in July, but this is heat that we're talking about that could become really dangerous.
Yeah, and we even hit that. You saw the story we had earlier with Warren Central, how they had the wet bulb globe temperature hit that threshold. So then it's not safe anymore. So this is extra heat. It is extra hot out there. And in a car, there's an official scale when it's about 90 degrees out. We can jump 30 degrees in 10 minutes, which just sounds insane, but it's quick. Also, your pets, don't forget about them in the car either. So it's hot.
Well, we also have not only this heat alert today, but we've got some showers that we need to contend with.
We do. So some of us might get lucky and cool off a little bit. It'd be nice to get another sip of water. There are a lot of events going on today too. So if you're trying to juggle, okay, do you want the extreme heat or do you want a downpour? That's what we're getting thrown with today. It is going to be feast or famine with the rain and feast or famine with the heat. The farther north you go in general, the higher rain chances that you're going to get. The farther south you go, fewer and far between rain chances and maybe a little bit more heat. Right now, most of the rain is in northwestern Indiana, but coming in Benton County, northern White County. But we do have a couple cells there in northern Putnam County, southern Montgomery County, kind of headed towards Tri-West, Pittsboro, Liston, and Brownsburg. And then we've got a good downpour over Grant County going right over Gas City right now. So essentially, the farther north you go, you're going to be closer to this front, which is going to help spark the showers and thunderstorms. Farther south you go, you'll be closer to the high pressure. And so high pressure tries to limit how many storms try to fire up. We may kind of see throughout the day along and north of I-70 getting the most downpours, but we could still get a few there towards Lake Monroe and Columbus and Shelbyville and Greenwood too. We do have a level 1 severe risk in place today. Most of the downpours will not be severe, but there could be a couple that get some gusty winds and some lightning, and so we'll have to watch for those. Right now we're starting on the 70s and a few 80s. It is still 80 degrees in Muncie. Today it's going to be hot and steamy for Colts Camp, but we do have to keep a closer eye out in the sky today because there may be some of these isolated downpours. Practice goes from 10 to 11:15, and like Julia and Julia said, it's family day. And if you wait till the end, some of the quarterbacks will be signing some autographs. So every day they kind of have a different position signing autographs. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Just be ready for the heat and be ready for an isolated downpour. You may want a quick rain jacket in the car throughout the day today. Here's a closer look at Indianapolis's forecast. 9 o'clock. 80s back again, and then by 1 o'clock we're in the upper 80s with those scattered showers and thunderstorms. And you can kind of see the difference on the heat. Farther north you go, more rain chances you get, you might be slightly cooler with some extra clouds at times. Still gonna be hot. Farther south you go, it's gonna be hotter. And that's where we have the heat advisory. That does include Indianapolis and areas to the south. But throughout the day, we will be watching rain chances go up. We think for the rest of the morning, most of them to the north and west, but then throughout the afternoon and the evening, that front's probably going to sit right over central Indiana, stirring up the atmosphere. Hit or miss chances. Not everyone's guaranteed to get wet, and we'll still kind of keep a northern trend later this evening too. So you're watching Future Track 13. It is unsettled. Watch out for on and off showers and thunderstorms throughout the day today, and then more chances throughout the weekend. In fact, as chances go up a little bit, we might be just a touch cooler for Saturday and Sunday, and then hotter again briefly, Julia, next week.
We'll take it even if it's briefly. Thank you, Matt. A new historic merger is bringing two unlikely